Welcome on into Blocksidge Field as we have JV football action. Sorry about the late start. Just starting this first drive of the game. 2nd down and 10 for Saugus. Swampscott won the toss and elected to kick off. So here's a play action pass. Looking left, throwing, and that pass is caught for close to a first down. Just short, 3rd down. The Big Blues JV team looking to continue the dominance shown by the varsity team last night. Varsity winning 41-0 over Saugus. But 3rd and 1 here, first drive of the game. So here's a handoff up the middle. Cut to the outside, and he has room. Good contain, though, good contain to save a long gain there from Javi Martinez on the outside. Run made by Kyle Hogan of Saugus. Ryan Mobby is our quarterback for Saugus. That run was enough to pick up the first down. Cam Preston is that quarterback for Saugus, my mistake. Here's a handoff to Mobby on the end around, though. He has room to the outside, and he's going to pick up a first down and more. Runs it for about 15 yards down the left sideline. Saugus already in the Swampscott territory early here. Preston in the pistol formation, 2 running backs. Here's an end around coming across. Great tackle on the outside. Beautiful contain there and a nice play made by Swampscott's defense. Play was made by number 34, Anthony Nichols, the freshman. Preston lines up in the backfield with Kyle Hogan, the running back, and he drops back to pass, looks right. And a nice play made. Anthony Nichols, who just made the nice play on the outside with the sack. Probably saving a long gain as Saugus had a wide receiver wide open down the field. Beautiful edge pressure by Nichols, and he gets the sack. Setting up 3rd and long for Saugus at the Swampscott 49-yard line. They have to get to the Swampscott 31 to pick up the first down. Again, 0-0 early here in the first quarter. Not exactly how much time's left. There's no scoreboard up at Blocksidge. Preston in the backfield, calling the signals. Motion from the right side. He drops back to pass, looks left, throws it up, and that pass is dropped at the 40-yard line. Would have been well short of a first down anyway. As it is 4th and long now for Saugus. Number 73, Will Van Dam, checking into the game for Swampscott on 4th down. It's 4th and 18. Saugus looks like they're calling on their punt team. Nick Pacheco back to return the punt for Swampscott. A little bit of a wobbly punt, goes about 20 yards, bounces once and goes. Oh no, Pacheco picks it up before it goes out of bounds, and he's streaking down the sideline, has room, just the punter to beat. Oh, he gets by the punter but gets tripped up by a Saugus defender coming back. Good return for Pacheco as Swampscott will start in Saugus territory. Swampscott's JV led by Zach Ryan at quarterback. Just a sophomore. Swampscott sets up with Zach Ryan and Anthony Nichols in the backfield. Trips left, one wide receiver right. It's Kyle Spear on the ISO side right. Swampscott's first play from scrimmage is a handoff to the left to Nichols, who spins off 2 tackles, gets back, does a nice job fighting for just a couple of years. He looked like he was blown up behind the line of scrimmage, but does indeed fight for about 3 yards, setting up 2nd and 7 for the Big Blue. Swampscott now setting up in a doubles package with Spear to the left. Nichols in the backfield to the left of Zach Ryan. Ryan steps back, looks to throw, looks deep, downfield, double coverage. That's going to be long. Pass intended for Harry Riddell. It'll set up 3rd and 7 for Swampscott. Swampscott looking to pick up a first down here on 3rd and 7. Extend out 2 wide receivers to each side. Spear and Jack Hazel on the left. Nichols to the right of Ryan. Ryan looks to throw. Quick screen play out to Nichols, who trucks forward looking to pick up the yardage for the first down. Will be short, but makes 4th down much more manageable for Swampscott. 4th and about 2 yards here. Long 2 yards, almost 3. Ryan, 4th and 2, sets up in the backfield with Nichols to his right. 2 wide receivers on each side for Swampscott. Ryan takes a snap, hands it off, but fakes the handoff on the end and will take it to the outside and picks up enough for a Big Blue first down. All of Saugus' defense committing to Nichols out of the backfield. Ryan keeps it and takes it forward for a first down. Kyle Spear will take a break here, coming to the sideline. First down and 10 at the Saugus 22-yard line. Just outside the red zone for the Big Blue. Trying to pick up where Varsity left off. Varsity had a dominant first quarter that ultimately powered them to a win. 2 wide receivers each side. Once again for Swampscott. Ryan takes a snap. Fakes the handoff to Nichols, takes on the read option, gets stuffed. Nice play there from Saugus' D-line. It's number 59, Makai Coburn, on the tackle in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. There's another back-to-back read options for Swampscott there. Neither option would have been open there, even if Ryan would have handed that one off. Set up 2nd and 12 for the Big Blue. Trips left set for Swampscott, with Chris Ferragamo on the ISO side right, 3 wide receivers left. Ryan and Nichols in the backfield. Ryan drops back, looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket, now will look to scramble. Has room on the right side, gets a block, and will pick up about 7 or 8 yards to set up third and manageable for the Big Blue. Good pocket awareness from Ryan there as he had nobody deep, blocking kind of collapsed, and he just took off and got what he could get, setting up third and about 5 for the Big Blue at the Saugus 17-yard line. Third and five here for the Big Blue. Trips left set for the Big Blue with Chris Ferragamo on the ISO side right. Nichols in the backfield with Ryan. Ryan takes a snap, drops back, looks to throw. Looks right, still looking right. And he's going to get sacked by Saugus. Nice play from their defensive line, getting pressure on the quarterback. Ryan not able to get rid of the ball as he did not seem to have anyone open anyway. Fourth and about 6 or 7 here for the Big Blue. In Saugus's red zone. Looking to pick up points. Now 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Fourth and 7. Ryan takes a snap. They're trying to set up a quick screen play, and that's going to get blown up in the backfield. Defensive hold by Saugus will get them back on offense here. That play was varsity's bread and butter last night. Does not work for JV here. So, Saugus will go back to work on offense, and Swampscott's defense looks to hold them as they did last drive. Not sure why there's a stoppage. I don't know. There's no clock running on the scoreboard here at Blocksidge. Not sure if that was the end of the quarter or timeout called. Still 0-0 though, as Saugus just held Swampscott to a 4-and-out in the red zone, and we'll go back to work on offense. Cam Preston, the freshman quarterback, in the backfield with Kyle Hogan, the junior running back. Ryan Mobby on the outside. Motion comes from the left, handoff up the middle. And a big hit, knocks the ball loose. There's a scramble for it. Looks like it was picked back up by Saugus. Anthony Nichols forcing the fumble there. Seems to be doing it all early for the Big Blue. Both as a running back, receiving out of the backfield and making plays. Has a sack and a couple tackles already here in the first half. That will set up 2nd and 11 for Saugus. Second 11 for Saugus. Preston in the backfield with Hogan. No motion here from Saugus. That's a play action pass. Pressure to the right. QB scrambles away from it. Finds a receiver in the open field. Cuts up to the middle. Tackle made by Swampscott. Looks to be just short of a first down. Will be 3rd and 1 for Saugus. Jordan Gilhera with the pressure. Unable to get to the quarterback as Preston rolled right and found a receiver in the middle of the field who picked up about 8 yards. We'll set up 3rd and 1 for the Big Blue. Or for Saugus. Catch made on that play by Sean Oriki. So that is the end of the first quarter. Score Saugus 0, Swampscott 0. Setting. Coming in the second quarter will be 3rd and 1 for Saugus in their own territory on the 33-yard line. Third and 1 for Saugus. Preston in the backfield with Hogan. 3rd and 1. Expect some pressure from Swampscott. End around. Mobby on the carry. That's a big hit, and that will be short of the first down. Defensive stand by the Big Blue. Will Van Dam getting in there in the backfield. Stop him short. It will be 4th and 1 for Saugus. Timeout Saugus before the 4th and 1 play. Fourth and 1 here for Saugus. Swampscott trying to hold here. It will get them the ball in Saugus territory. Preston and Hogan in the backfield. 2 wide receivers left, 1 wide receiver right with a tight end. So here's a motion. That will be a fake handoff up the middle. And the Swampscott gets to him. Will hold them there on 4th and 1. Will set up their offense in Saugus territory, blowing up the read option there. Not sure who made the tackle, but it was pretty much a team effort there from Swampscott, and they will go back on the attack here early in the second quarter. First and 10 here for the Big Blue at the Saugus 30-yard line. Ryan in the backfield with Nichols, 2 wide receivers on each side. Hand off to Nichols, who runs straight up the middle, plows forward for about 3 yards. We'll set up 2nd and 7 at the 27. Second and about 8 here for the Big Blue. Ryan in the backfield with Nichols. 2 wide receivers each side with Riddell in the slot. Good snap. Ryan rolls right looking for a receiver. Finds Riddell on the outside, who cuts inside and will be brought down after a solid gain. Will set up 3rd down for the Big Blue. 3rd and about 2. Third and 3 for the Big Blue, actually. Same formation, 2 wide receivers on each side with Nichols to Ryan's left. As there's a fake handoff to Nichols, and read option gets blown up in the backfield by Braden Fiella of Saugus. Will be 4th and 5 on the 2-yard loss. Fourth and 5 for the Big Blue. 2 wide receivers each side again. Ryan takes a snap, looks to throw, looks left, throws right, and that pass was behind Riddell and dropped. And Saugus gets another 4th down stop in their own territory. And we'll go back to work on offense. Throw was behind Riddell, tough to catch. If he even caught it, he didn't look like he had room to get the 1st down either way. Probably halfway through 2nd quarter, 0-0 score. Swampscott's defense will go back to work, and Saugus' offense will go back to work. Preston and Hogan in the backfield. They have 2 wide receivers wide, 1 on each side, then 2 receivers sitting at the edges of the offensive line as there's an end around. It's got room to the outside, but nice contain again by the Big Blue, and he gets pushed out of bounds after a couple yards. Justin Belucio on the carry for Saugus. Pushed out of bounds by a couple of the Big Blue defense. 2nd and 8 for Saugus now. Actually, they said he stepped out of bounds, or there was a penalty on the play on Saugus. Looks to be a hold. We'll set up 2nd and 20 now for Saugus. First down and 20, as the penalty is a redo of down. But just 10 yards further back, Preston and Hogan in the backfield. Lucio to the left. Fake end around play action pass. Rolling left as a quarterback. Looking deep. Has a wide receiver open. That pass is dropped. Could have been a long gain for Saugus, but that pass was dropped 20 yards down the field. Breakdown in coverage for the Big Blue, but they are very fortunate that Lucio dropped that pass. Good throw by Preston. A little bit short. Still definitely catchable for the receiver. So that could have been a long gain. Set up 2nd and 24. Sachems. Second and 20. 3rd and 24. The Sachems. Preston drops back to pass, looks left, throws down the middle of the field, open again, and that time is caught by Lucio, who will go for about 30 yards downfield for a first down. Redemption there for Lucio as that play got open twice in a row, this time caught after the one drop. Good throw there from Preston downfield as he got hit. Looks to be shaken up a little bit, but will stay in the game. Still 0-0 here in the second quarter. Not exactly how much time is left. Once again, no scoreboard here at Blocksidge today. It's probably middle of the second quarter. Motion from the left side. Handoff up the middle is snuffed out nicely by Swampscott. Hogan on the carry. Met by 2 Swampscott defenders after picking up only 2. 2nd and 8 now coming up. Now in the Swampscott territory is Saugus. Preston and Hogan back in the backfield. 1 wide receiver left, 1 right with 2 on the outside of the offensive line. Play action pass looking left and deep. That pass is up for grabs, and that will be an incomplete pass. No flag on the play. Looked to be broken up by Harry Riddell. Wide receiver Lucio wanted the pass interference. No call from the official. 3rd and 8 for Saugus. Saugus seems to have one formation only with two. Oh, that snap is high. That's on the ground. Picked up by Preston. He falls down at the 40-yard line. We'll set up 4th and about 20. Very high snap there. Went over the head of the quarterback. Preston was able to fall on it, though. Set up 4th and long. See if Saugus looks like they are going to elect to punt. Maybe not. Preston's still getting signs from his coach as they look like they are going to go for it. Kind of an odd decision on 4th and 20 in their own territory at the 40-yard line. They probably are going to run that same play that got them the 20-yard catch last time. There's a timeout by Saugus. Coach maybe not liking what they're seeing. Before the 4th down and 20 play. They have to go from 40 of their own territory to Swampscott's 40 to pick up this first. Maybe now they look to punt. Looks like Saugus is going to punt. 4th and 20. Swampscott doesn't look to have a returner back. Yes, they are going to punt. Pacheco now running back to return. Punt is up. looking right to be at Pacheco. He catches it at the 30-yard line, cuts to the middle of the field, gets to the 50, breaks a tackle, still going, and he gets down at the 48. Great return there from Pacheco. About a 23-yard return there on the punt. Great running there from Pacheco. The Swampscott's offense will go back to work, trying to get something going as they've been struggling in plus territory so far. They have gotten it there every time, though. Mostly in part of 2 great returns by Pacheco that got them starting their drive in plus territory. Ryan trying to lead the offense to score before half. The officials are conferring here at midfield. Not exactly what for. First and 10 for the Big Blue in Saugus territory at their 48-yard line. Ryan and Nichols in the backfield. Snap. Quick throw to the left is short. Pass intended for Chris Ferragamo. Not a good throw there from Ryan. Bounced short of Ferragamo. Looking for a quick hitter on the curl route. About 5 yards downfield. Had him open. 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now for the Big Blue. Trips left set with Kyle Spear on the right side, ISO side. Ryan takes the snap, looking for a quick throw out to Nichols out of the backfield. He catches it, now looking to make something happen with his legs. Picks up about 10, breaks the tackle, gets the first down, and gets out of bounds. Great running there from Anthony Nichols off of the screen pass from Ryan. As Nichols did that all himself, breaking a tackle after picking up the first down, fighting for about 10 extra yards. Pickup of about 17, 18 yards there, as Nichols will come to the sideline to get a rest. Having a good first half so far, both on offense and defense. Holden Riddell replacing him in the backfield, another freshman. So here's a snap. Ryan hands it off to Riddell, who gets met right at the line of scrimmage by 4 Saugus defenders. Not much blocking there for the Big Blue as that got snuffed out quickly. 2nd and 10 now. But I assume Swampscott's running out of time here in the first half. Second half looming. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Big Blue. Riddell stays in the game at running back. Ryan still at quarterback. 2 wide receivers on each side for the Big Blue. As Ryan looks back to pass, trying to set up a screen pass to Riddell. He's caught, but he gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Pass a little bit behind him, had to take a step back to catch it. Be 3rd and very long for the Big Blue. Big Blue has to get from the 37-yard line to the 22 of Saugus. So about 3rd and 15. Trips left side. They're looking for a quick throw to the left, and miscommunication on the route as Pacheco went deep, but Zach Ryan threw it like he was supposed to throw. A curl route will set up 4th and long. Still 0-0 here. Closing in on the end of the first half. Fourth and 15 for the Big Blue. Ferragamo and Riddell, the wide receivers, to the right side. He looks back, drops back to pass, pumps the curl, looks deep, has a guy open, pass a little on the throw, caught by Chris Ferragamo, and he's in for the touchdown. Wins the jump ball battle with the cornerback and picks up the touchdown. Caught it over the defender's head and picks up the first points of the game for either team. It is 6-0 Big Blue. What a catch by Chris Ferragamo for the touchdown. Little underthrown by Ryan, but Ferragamo picks up his quarterback and makes a spectacular catch and takes it in for a touchdown. Looks like Big Blue will be going for an extra point. Oh no, they're going for 2 here. Ferragamo again sets up to the right with Riddell to his left. Ryan and Riddell in the backfield. Ryan looks right and will be sacked. So no 2-point conversion, but Swampscott does take a 6-0 lead on a spectacular catch by Chris Ferragamo for a touchdown. That was a 37-yard touchdown for Ferragamo from Ryan to start the scoring here today, late in the first half. Jack Hazel will kick it away for the Big Blue. Just took a 6-0 lead. Squib kick up the middle. Lands at about the 24-yard line. Picked up by Saugus as he looks to return it to the right. Has some room. Cuts inside. Will get to about the 31-yard line. Justin Belucio on the carry, on the return. Set up Saugus' offense at the 32-yard line. First and 10 for Saugus. Preston in the backfield hands it off on the end around to Belucio. He tries to hit the edge. Tackle made on the outside by Kyle Spear. After Belucio picked up a couple. Spear a little slow to get up. Kind of got tangled with a couple bodies. Looks to be all right. Holding his left arm as he walks off the field, and Zach Ryan will come into the defensive side of the ball after throwing a touchdown pass. Spear trying to walk this one off. Preston takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to the right, looks deep for Belucio. That's not going to be close to the receiver, as he had 3 guys on him from Swampscott. Maybe some miscommunication down the field, the quarterback to wide receiver. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 3 for Saugus in the first half. Third and 3 for the Sachems. And there's a sack for the Big Blue. Anthony Nichols with his 2nd sack of the game, with Yorlin Gil-Hera in the backfield combining for the sack. On 3rd down, we'll now set up 4th and 12 for Saugus. It will look to punt. Pacheco back to return, already with 2 good returns in this game, setting up good field position for the Big Blue. Kick is up. Gets to about the 45-yard line. Pacheco catches it and gets wrapped up immediately. Nice play there from Preston, the quarterback out there, getting the tackle on the return. Ryan will go back to work with the Swampscott offense late in the second quarter, first half. Swampscott looking to put points up on the board before halftime. Up 6-0 already. Trying to extend their lead. Only points of the game so far on a spectacular jump ball catch by Chris Ferragamo on the last drive for a 37-yard touchdown. Swampscott sets up with trips on the right side with Ferragamo on the ISO left side. Nichols in the backfield to the right of Ryan will motion out to the right as they try to set up a wide receiver screen. That ball bounced before it got to Nick Pacheco anyway, so it'll be called incomplete. Didn't look to have much room anyway, as he would have gotten lit up by a Saugus defender as he caught it. Swampscott setting up the formation they've used a lot today. 2 wide receivers on each side with Nichols in the backfield behind Ryan. Ryan takes the snap, looks right, and he gets lit up. Big hit on the blind side from Saugus. It's a loud sack from the Saugus D line. I'm trying to identify who it was. Number 65, Brandon Fiella on the sack. Timeout called by the Big Blue before the 3rd and long play. lot of blindside pressure so far. I think that is the third sack for Saugus today. It'll be third and long after the timeout by the Big Blue. Third and long here in the final minutes of the first half. Ryan, two wide receivers on each side for Swampscott. Need a big gain here to have any chance to score before half. Ryan looks deep, rolls out left, looking, will take off now. He breaks one tackle, but he's not going to have close to a first down. Only picks up about 8 or 9 yards there. Will be 4th and 11 for the Big Blue. Pocket collapsed quickly. Ryan had to think quickly. Well, his only option there was to scramble. Only picked up about 8. 4th and 11 or 12 now for the Big Blue. Swampscott looks to keep their offense out there. 4th and 11. They need to get to the 50-yard line to pick up a first from their own 38-yard line. Brian directing traffic to his wide receiver, Hazel. 2 wide receivers on each side, Pacheco and Riddell on one. Hazel and Ferragamo on the other. Snap to Ryan, looking right, trying to set up a screen play to Nichols. That pass is picked off at the defensive line. Nichols tackles him down at about the 30-yard line. Screen play never developed, and Zach just threw it up there, and it was picked off by Makai Coburn on the defensive line for Saugus, setting up their offense in Big Blue territory. Where's that? Is that the end of the first half? Looks like it. So that will be the end of the first half. Swampscott 6, Saugus nothing. Last play of the half was a picked off screen pass on 4th down. Last picked off by Makai Coburn. Swampscott's defense is holding strong against Saugus, but will look to get more going in the second half on offense. Saugus will look to do the same, as their defense is playing well despite the 1 touchdown to Chris Ferragamo from Zach Ryan. Welcome back in to Blocksidge Field as Swampscott's junior varsity team is taking on the Saugus High School JV team as well. 6-0 Swampscott in the first half. Only scoring so far, Chris Ferragamo on a 37-yard touchdown pass from Zach Ryan. Saugus yet to do much on offense. Swampscott's defense has been good. Anthony Nichols with 2 sacks. Orlon Gilhera with a sack as well. Swampscott will receive to start the second half, as they look to go up by 2 possessions here. Ryan Mavi will kick it away for the Sachems. That looks to be a little 20-yard squib. Takes 1 bounce. Comes in the hands to Harry Riddell. Breaks 1 tackle. Gets to the 40-yard line and goes out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by Justin Belucio. Swampscott will set their offense at the 43-yard line. Led by Zach Ryan, the quarterback. Running back Anthony Nichols. Wide receiver Chris Ferragamo. Jack Hazel, Riddell, and Pacheco set the wide receivers. Trips to the right with Ferragamo on the left. Nichols motions out to the left. And we'll run a wide receiver screen to Ferragamo, who breaks 1 tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then picks up 7 there for the Big Blue. Nice fight there. Good block on the outside by Nichols. It was set up 2nd and 3. A lot of screen passes from Swampscott today. Not many have worked. That was one of the few that have worked so far. The touchdown was on a straight go route by Ferragamo in the first half. Second and 3 from the 50-yard line, trying to get into Saugus territory once again. Hazel and Ferragamo on the left, then Riddell and Pacheco on the right, with Nichols in the backfield to the left of Ryan. Zach takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw is tipped at the line and will go incomplete. Set up 3rd and short for the Big Blue. Haven't been able to get much of a running game going. Most of the yards coming out of the air. Timeout Swampscott early here in the second half.
No, but sometimes they're like bedrooms up on the 3rd floor. They can see right down to like right. They said it'd be all safe. It's not They put a roof. No, but then they can see. Whatever. I think it was.
Third and 3 out of the timeout for Big Blue. Send out the same offense they had on the last play. Riddell, Pacheco, Ferragamo, and Hazel are the wide receivers. Nichols the running back, Ryan the quarterback. 3rd and 3. Ryan looks for the quick pass to Hazel. Tough catch, and now he has room to the 40, to the 30. Gets tripped up a little bit, stays on his feet, and goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Great run after contact and the catch by Hazel there. Low throw by Ryan was caught. Hazel broke the tackle and found some room on the outside. Finally being brought down at the 15-yard line. Trips right now for Swampscott at the 15. Nichols in the backfield with Ryan. High snap caught by Ryan. Handoff to Nichols, who fights to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that will be it. Second and 10 for the Big Blue at the Saugus 15-yard line. They send out trips to the right. Hazel, Riddell, and Pacheco with Ferragamo to the left. Nichols lines up to the right of Ryan. Zach will take the snap, looks left for Ferragamo on the quick route. Caught. Not much run after catch. That is a nice tackle by Chase Ledbury on the outside. Will get Swampscott to the 10-yard line to set up 3rd and 5. Third and 5 at the 9-yard line. Big catch and run by Jack Hazel, setting the Swampscott offense up in the red zone. 3 wide receivers left, Ferragamo. 3 wide receivers right, Ferragamo to the left. Ryan takes a high snap, gets it, throws left for Ferragamo, and he's in for the touchdown. His second of the game. Zach Ryan to Chris Ferragamo to make the score 12-0, Swampscott. Ferragamo ran a quick slant route there. Broke free of his defender, made the easy catch. Good poise by Zach Ryan to make that throw even after the high snap. Swampscott will set up to go for 2 wide receivers on each side. Ryan and Nichols in the backfield. High snap again. Ryan looks to throw right. Riddell in the back of the end zone. That's going to be long. It'll stay 12-0 Swampscott here in the 3rd quarter. So now Swampscott will kick to Saugus here. Ferragamo has both touchdowns for Swampscott coming from Zach Ryan, 137 yards, 9 yards. 12-0 Swampscott. There's the kick from Hazel. Little squib kick to the left, and Saugus just lays on it, takes a knee. And will set up shop at the 34-yard line. Still looking for their first points on the board. Swampscott's defense continuing what Varsity did last night, shutting out Saugus so far today. 12-0 here, third quarter. Preston still in at quarterback. Gets the snap. That was Mavi at quarterback. Fakes a handoff to Preston. And they run a double sweep. But that gets snuffed out quickly for a loss. Anthony Nichols with his 6th or 7th tackle. He has 1.5 sacks too. So he will come to the bench. He looks a little shaken up after that one. Seems okay. Second and 13. That was Ryan Mavian at quarterback. Faked the handoff to Preston, who played quarterback in the first half. Now they will go back to Preston at quarterback with Mavi out wide. Nope, there's still Mavi. Now Preston gets the handoff and a great play on the outside by Swampscott. 63, Ethan Gee on the great contain and the nice wraparound tackle. We'll set up third and very long for Saugus. Looks like Saugus has changed their quarterback at halftime to Ryan Mavi with Preston now out wide instead of at quarterback. Saugus at the 29-yard line has to get all the way down to the 43 for a first down here. At the 24-yard line, so it's about third and 20. Mavi drops back to pass, looking left, pressure from the left side. Tackle is missed. Mavi will take off, trying to pick up the first down. Breaks one tackle and will dive. Looks to have been, he either stepped out of bounds short or picked up the first down. Referee will say he stepped out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Will set up 4th and about 5 for the Sachems. Saugus has been unable to pick up many first downs on 4th down today. Have to go for it here, though. Almost in plus territory, only 5 yards. Down by 2 scores. Mavi in at quarterback. On the end around on 4th and 5. Tackle was made short of the first down by Gilhera, Gee, and Riddell combining for that tackle. And it was short of the first down, so it will be going the other way. Great tackling in the open field by Swampscott. Not sure if that was the end of the quarter, but there is a timeout here. Doesn't look like it because they're not reversing the ball. Maybe just a timeout there. Again, there's no scoreboard up at Blocksidge right now, so can't tell how much time is left. Can only keep track of the score. It's 12-0 Big Blue. Chris Ferragamo catching both touchdowns for the Big Blue, with Zach Ryan throwing both of them. Trips right set for the Big Blue. Ferragamo, the only wide receiver left. Ryan takes the high snap, looks right for a screen pass. Good throw to Hazel, trying to make something happen. Breaks one tackle, stumbles, but will plow forward for about 9 yards and will set up second and very short for the Big Blue. It's Hazel's second catch of the game, breaking one off last drive as well. 2 catches for about 39 yards, about. But Swampscott's offense has been the story, as their defense has been locked down all game, not allowing many first downs at all today. So they will send out the trips left this time. Ferragamo now on the right side alone. Pacheco on the far left side. High snap caught by Ryan and handed off to Nichols, who has room. He'll pick up the first down and more down to the 12-yard line. A strong running from Anthony Nichols. But a 22-yard run there for the freshman. Set up shop. Swampscott now set up shop in the red zone. Will still be able to pick up another first down at the 2-yard line. Or at the 3-yard line, is that they mark him down at the 13. First down. Big Blue. Strong running there from Nichols. Trips left, Ferragamo right. Nichols in the backfield with Ryan. Another high snap caught by Ryan. Same play, Nichols trying to get to the outside. Nice play there from Saugus' D-line. That was Kevin McMaster with a nice play on the outside, containing Nichols before he can get to the outside. Will now set up second and 13. Will McLaughlin getting some offensive snaps now. Haven't seen much of him today on offense. Setting up at wide receiver on the Trips side. Well, now they send out 2 wide receivers. Yeah, Trips left. McLaughlin, Hazel, and Pacheco on one side. Ferragamo on the other. Nichols and Ryan in the backfield, as they have all day. Second and 13. Ryan takes a snap, looking for a quick slant to Ferragamo. Nice play there on defense for Saugus. Off the hands, but a good defensive hold by Saugus. Can't tell who the defensive back was, but that was a nice job reading the play, jumping the route before it could develop. To knock that ball loose of Ferragamo's hands. We'll set up third and long at the 17-yard line. Trips to the left side. McLaughlin, Hazel, Pacheco, Ferragamo the receivers. Nichols the running back. Third and 13 for the Big Blue in the red zone. Handoff to Nichols, who gets stuffed right up the middle. Fights forward for some yards, not even close to a first down. We'll set up 4th down and 11 for the Big Blue. Fourth and 11. The Big Blue need to get to the 3-yard line for a first down. Two wide receivers on each side now for the Big Blue. Ferragamo and Hazel on one side. McLaughlin and Pacheco on the other. Nichols and Ryan in the backfield. 4th and 11. They need to get to the 3-yard line. Ryan drops back to pass. Rolls right, looking for someone, and he's going to get brought down at the 20-yard line by Saugus. That will put Saugus back on offense. Sack made by Ryan Mobby, the quarterback, getting in there, getting a sack. Set up Saugus' offense at their own 20-yard line. Crucial hold for Saugus there if they want any chance in this one. Still not sure of the time. I just know we're in the second half. No scoreboard, no clock here at Blocksidge today. Kind of just playing it by eye. Looks like that will be the end of the third quarter, maybe. Maybe a timeout called. It's tough to tell out there right now. Big Blue will be on defense at this timeout on their 20-yard line. Deep in their own territory is Saugus after the stop in the red zone. See who Saugus has at quarterback here. They've switched it up a couple times between Ryan Mowdy and Preston. And Cam Preston, the freshman. As Mobby rolls out right, looking deep for, that's going to be short and incomplete. Chris Ferragamo on the coverage. That pass was intended for Chase Ledbury, the junior wide receiver. Pass was a little short from Ryan Mobby. Second and 10 for Saugus here. Second half. Down by 12. 12-0 Swampscott. Both touchdowns by Chris Ferragamo from Zach Ryan. So here's a snap. Mobby rolls right, and he gets lit up at the 10-yard line for a sack. At the 5-yard line for a sack. Was caught by... Looked like... Not sure who got the sack. But nonetheless, Swampscott does get the sack. Will be third and about 23. They have to get from the 7 to the 30-yard line for a first down. You're going to have to throw here, you would assume. Third and long. Mobby in at quarterback. They're just going to hand it off on an end around. Has room to the outside, though, as the running back will take it. Almost picking up the first down, is about 4 yards short. Tackle made by Anthony Nichols. And on the carry was Cam Preston, I believe, on the about 20-yard carry. A little bit short, maybe 19. Will be 4th and 4 for Saugus. As Jack Hazel will check into the game for Holden Riddell on the 4th down play. Saugus is punting. So that's a wobbling punt, only going about 10 yards. Now will bounce out of bounds at the Saugus 45-yard line. So we have some pushing and shoving after the whistle. So there's a little bit of a scrum there. Not sure exactly what happened, just some pushing and shoving. A little bit of a skirmish there from both teams. Looks as if they got it under control. Just a little extracurricular activity after the play. Both teams getting talked to by the coaches. That will be the end of the third quarter. So now they will start the fourth quarter. Swampscott leading by 12. Start of the fourth quarter, Swampscott up 12-0. So they look to get up by 3 scores with another touchdown here. Both offenses have had their struggles today, but Swampscott's defense holding stronger than Saugus, not giving up any points so far through 3 quarters. So now there's 2 wide receivers on each side. Kyle Spear checking back into the game at wide receiver. Ryan and Nichols in the backfield. Ryan rolls out right, looking for his receiver. Caught by Harry Riddell for a 6-yard gain to set up 2nd and 4 for the Big Blue. Good presence by Zach Ryan, felt in the pocket. So there was pressure coming off the right side. Finding Harry Riddell, who made a contested catch for actually about 5 yards, so about 2nd and 5 for the Big Blue. Ryan, 2 wide receivers each side again, same formation for the Big Blue. High snap is caught by Ryan, looking right, quick, deep throw to Riddell, who makes the catch on the jump ball for a first down. Wonderful catch by Harry Riddell in coverage. Solid throw by Zach Ryan to get the 20-yard completion, who sets up Big Blue in the red zone once again at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Big Blue, trying to go up by 3 possessions here early in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back catches for Harry Riddell, the older of the 2 Riddell brothers on the team for Swampscott. As now there's trips to the left with Kyle Spear on the ISO side of the trips. So there's a snap, handoff to Nichols, and he gets swallowed up by 4 Saugus defenders. Not much resistance by the offensive line for Swampscott. Ryan Mobby, along with Braden Fiella, in on the tackle for a loss. 2nd and 13 for the Big Blue. Have to get to about the 5-yard line for a first down. Second and long for the Big Blue. 2nd and 13. Have to get to the 5 for a first down. Trips to the left. Spear, Riddell, and Hazel out there with Ferragamo to the right. Nichols setting up to the right of Ryan. And Zach will take the snap, looking left, now looking right, and will be sacked. More pressure in there for, that was J.J. Murphy on the sack. It'll set up 3rd and 19 for the Big Blue. 3rd and 18. Trips to the left side for the Big Blue on 3rd and long. Spear on the ISO side. Ryan and Nichols in the backfield. Ryan drops back, looks for the screen pass, and that's going to bounce short of Nichols. Set up 4th and long for the Big Blue. Swampscott coach is not happy with that throw from Ryan as that bounce short of Nichols, who looked to have some room on the outside to possibly pick up the 1st down. Swampscott will go for it on 4th and 19. Fourth and 19 for the Big Blue. Trips left. Saugus dropping all their defensive backs back to make the tackle, even if there is a reception. Ryan takes a snap, looking right, rolls right, and he looks like he's going to get swallowed up and sacked again by Saugus. It was Justin De Silva and Alejandro Ortiz combining for the sack. Fourth quarter, 12-0. Swampscott. Saugus will go back to work on offense. Haven't been able to get much going all day. Their offense is struggling. Swampscott's defense has held strong all day. They've run a lot of reverses and misdirections. Sean O'Reilly now a quarterback. The 3rd quarterback of the day. The snap is fumbled and dove on by the running back. Wait, ball still loose. Whistle not blown dead. We'll see who has it at the bottom of the pile. It looks like Swampscott has it. That'll be a turnover, setting their offense right back up. After just one play, drop snap by the new quarterback. Looked to be dove on by the running back, but it was Swampscott that ended up with the ball at the bottom of the pile. Swampscott will go right back to work as their offense looks for redemption after holding still in the red zone. There's going to be a timeout on the field. Be 1st and 10 for the Big Blue. Out of the timeout. 12-0 the score. Zach Ryan and Chris Ferragamo combining for both of the touchdowns. One for 37 yards, one for 9. Ryan now sets up at the Saugus 22-yard line. Trips to the left. Nichols motions out to the right. So they set up a wide receiver screen for Nick Pacheco, who tries to get to the outside and gets tripped up after only picking up a couple yards. Picks up about 3 there. Set up 2nd and 7 now into the red zone. Trips to the left side, Spear on the ISO side of the trips with Ferragamo, Riddell, and Hazel to the left. Nichols setting up to the right of Ryan on 2nd and 7. 2nd and about 6, actually. High snap, caught by Ryan. Catch by Jack Hazel on the outside screen pass, who gets wrapped up after picking up about 4 setups, 3rd and short for the Big Blue, who lead it 12-0 here in the 4th quarter. This one is almost wrapped up here at Blocksidge. Touchdown here would basically seal the game. 3rd and about 2 or 3 for the Big Blue. 3rd and about 3. Trips to the right side now with Spear on the left side. Good snap. Handoff to Nichols, who's going to go nowhere. Swampscott hasn't been able to get much of a run game going all day. Offensive line kind of struggling here today. Not providing much of a hole there for Nichols. 4th and 3 now. He just barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Set up 4th and 3. There's going to be a timeout on the play by the Big Blue. Out of the timeout now. 4th and 3 for the Big Blue in the red zone. Have to get to the 12-yard line to pick up a first. Trips to the right side. Ferragamo, Riddell, and Hazel. Spear on the left side. Nichols in the backfield. Ryan looks right and throws behind Jack Hazel. It's another incompletion on 4th down. Will set up Saugus' offense now. Late in the 4th, at least I believe. No clock in Blocksidge once again. 12-0 Swampscott. Quick snap. Deep pass. Looking for... That ball is caught by Saugus. And there's a fumble on the play on the tackle. And the fumble is chased down by Swampscott as they will pick it up on the crazy play. That was Will McLaughlin hustling to pick up the fumble. So that was a deep pass caught by Justin Lucio initially off of the tip ball with Kyle Spear. Then Kyle Spear chased him down to make the tackle, forced the fumble. And Will McLaughlin hustled to pick it up. Oh, Swampscott will go right back to work. It's a nice throw from the quarterback, Sean O'Rourke. Caught initially by Lucio, who then fumbled it, picked up by Swampscott. They will go right back on offense after being held on 4th down. Trips left now for the Big Blue. Ferragamo now on the ISO side instead of Spear. A Spear lining. Spear on the bench. Ryan trying to set up a screen pass for Nichols. They complete it. He has room. Good blocking out front. And he'll pick up a Big Blue first down. Good blocking by Ferragamo and Riddell on the right side. Picking up a good chunk of yardage for a first down. Was Anthony Nichols. 12-0. Still in the 4th quarter. Same formation for the Big Blue. Trips left with Ferragamo right, Nichols and Ryan in the backfield. Ryan will take the snap, looks left, quick throw, finds Hazel, who gets free of one defender, but will get tackled down after a gain of about 6. Second and 4 for the Big Blue now. Now Swampscott sending up 2 wide receivers on each side, Riddell and Pacheco, and Hazel and Ferragamo. Nichols still in the backfield. Who gets the handoff. Finally a hole breaks open for him, and he'll plow forward and fight for a first down up to the 50-yard line. Tough running there from Anthony Nichols out of the backfield. Nichols just a freshman. Will now take a break. Holden Riddell now will come in at running back. Holden Riddell, the younger of the 2 Riddell brothers. Harry, his older brother, is playing wide receiver. Riddell playing backup running back. Two wide receivers on each side with Holden in the backfield. Gets the handoff, takes it up the left side. Breaks free of one tackle, and he is loose. He gets 10. He gets 13 yards breaking off tackles on his second carry of the day. Tough running there from Holden. Another freshman. Both running backs who Swampscott has shown today are freshmen. Another first down for the Big Blue now at Saugus' 37-yard line. And that will do it here. As the clock runs out, and Swampscott JV continues what the varsity did last night with a 12-0 win here at Blocksidge Field. Chris Ferragamo catching both touchdown passes from Zach Ryan. Anthony Nichols had a good game on both sides of the ball. It's a good overall effort from Swampscott. And that will do it here. My name is Dawson DeBerry, and I want to thank the technical director, Jeff Bentz, our camera operator, Benon McCarran, and our producer, Mr. Duet. From all of us here at Swampscott Television, thank you for watching. This has been Swampscott Football.